Okay, so now we're going to talk about graphing. Now, if you haven't watched or if you're not very strong with solving for y, I suggest you watch that video first. That's going to be hugely helpful to you in this portion of the test if you can solve for y. Okay, that being said, let's move on. Now, each equation after you've solved for y consists of two numbers, a slope and a y-intercept. This slope and y-intercept is basically what we're going to use to graph. Now the y-intercept is the number that is not attached to the variable. It is just a constant number off to the side. The slope is the coefficient of x. Alright, that's the number that you're multiplying x by. And we'll quickly see how this works. So, in the red, the y-intercept is a 1, so we're going to put a dot on our graph right where y is 1. The slope is a 1/3. That means I'm going to go up 1 and forward 3. After I've done this, all I need is 2 points to draw a line. So now I can draw a line straight through. Okay, now I've got, in the blue, the y-intercept is a 4, so I put a dot there. The slope is a -2, 3, so starting from that dot, I'll count down 2 places and go forward 3. And now I can draw a line through them. That intersection point is the solution. So the solution of this particular problem is x is a 2, or, oh, I'm sorry. I've already screwed up. X is a 3 and y is a 2. You can see how in our x we counted 1, 2, 3 over, and going up y, 1, 2, and that's how we figure that out. Okay, next problem. In the red, my y-intercept is a -2, so that's where the red dot goes along the y-axis. Slope is a 1/2, it's positive, so I'm going up. The number on the top is a 1, so go up 1 and forward 2. In the blue, we start at a +2, that's the y-intercept, then this slope goes down 3 and forward 2. Draw a line in between them. That intersection point is the solution, so our solution for this problem is x goes forward 2, y is down 1, so it's the point 2, -1. Okay, this time we've got, it's at a +2. Now the slope is a +1/2. It's going to go up. It's going to go up 1 and forward 2. Okay, in the blue we start at a -2. We're going to go down 3, forward 2 this time. Draw a line through it. And now we're once again looking at that intersection point where they touch. Okay, and that is our solution. So in this one, x is a -2 and y is a 1. So that is the solution. Okay, red starts out at a -2, and then the slope is a 1/2, so we go up 1, forward 2, draw the line. Now, in this next one, we see the y-intercept fairly easily. It's a -1. The slope we don't see quite as easily. That's because it's the invisible coefficient. Basically, 1x. Okay, we didn't see it there. Why? Because 1 times x is just x. And so why write it all the time? But that is the slope, so it's 1. If we want to make that a fraction, it's 1/1. So we'd go up 1, forward 1. We draw the line through them, find the intersection point, which happens to be x is -2 and y is -3. Alright, here we've got y-intercept of -2, and right here we don't have a fraction. So what I want you guys to understand is if you don't have a fraction, you can make it a fraction by just putting a 1 under it. Okay, so our slope here is negative 3 over 1. So we're going to go down 3, forward 1. And there's the dot. Draw the line. Go to the next one. Starts out at a positive 3. Once again, put a 1 underneath that number to make it a fractional slope. So we'll go up 2, forward 1, draw the line through it, and that intersection point is going to be x is a negative 1, y is positive 1. And we're done. Alright, so this has been the section on graphing.